A couple of questions you might have about private transportation from the Cancun Airport. First of all, why do people get private transportation in the first place? Your second question might be, is it worth the money? Another might be, okay, what transportation company should I use? And finally, how much should I expect to pay? So why do people get private transportation? Mostly because after a long flight with a bunch of strangers and busy airports, people want to get their vacation started early with a calm, peaceful private ride to the resort. And because after you land in Cancun, you are excited to get to your resort, and sometimes with shared transportation, you are left waiting in the parking lot for other passengers to arrive.
I'm waiting!
I've heard stories of travelers waiting for hours. Also, if you have young kids whose patience have already been tested after a long flight, then you don't want to make 6 pit stops at other resorts before you finally get to your resort. Arranging private transportation ahead of time from a reputable transfer company can take the stress out of getting to your vacation destination quickly and in a peaceful manner. Is a private transfer worth the money? The answer to that question is almost always yes.
Of course.
The only exception is if your resort has a free transfer service, the resort is a reasonably short distance away from the airport, and they don't make multiple stops along the way. One example might be the shuttle at Moon Palace. Most guests there say that the Palace shuttles are dependable, the resort is a short distance from the airport, and the amount of stop time is minimal. Also, you may be able to line up your private transfer with your resort directly, which could save you some extra hassle. Which private transfer company should I use? Well, I have selected 5 transfer companies that I know are very reputable and they have received rave reviews from travelers. I want to make clear that there may be other transfer companies that are perfectly fine, but I know for a fact that these 5 companies are fantastic. They come highly recommended and they will treat you right. I will provide my email in the description, so if you want me to send you all of their web addresses, phone numbers, contact information, all in one document, just send me a quick email and I'll get those to you. All of the companies I mentioned here should provide you with the option of cold drinks. They will also give you the option of purchasing things like sunscreen and insect repellent ahead of time. Also, car seats are available upon request, but they may ask you to install them yourself due to liability. If you want any of these things, make sure to let them know at the time of booking. The first company is Calido Travel or Calido. This one might be at the top of the list. Everywhere I turn, people are communicating with me about how well they were treated by this company, and this is confirmed by looking at the reviews, which are through the roof in positive comments. Now, whatever your top choice is, sometimes they will be booked for the day that you arrive, so that's why it's important to have a couple of different options.
But the reservation keeps the car here.
The next one is USA Transfers. USA Transfer will provide fresh towels on arrival and all of the other items I mentioned earlier. USA Transfers also has an app that you can use for live tracking and messaging your driver.
Hang on, let me check my GPS tracking device.
And the next one is Canada Transfers. And this is another company that has a really good reputation. As you can see, Canada Transfers offers you a lot of extra options for you to enjoy while you are traveling to your resort. Sodas, snacks, beer, wine, and even cigars. Though all of these are an extra cost.
No more money!
Friends Travel Cancun is another transfer company that continues to impress visitors on a regular basis. Friends Travel even offers you 1 free water or beer per person and promises no wait time.
So, give us our free beer. You want free beer? Go to the brewery.
My next choice is Adrian Mendez. Adrian runs his own transfer service, and I put him on the list due to the sheer volume of satisfied customers that he has. Adrian and his team provide excellent customer service, and they will go out of their way to take care of you. You will need to contact Adrian directly to make reservations and to get pricing. I can provide his contact info for you if you send me a quick email, which is in the description. Okay, how much does a private transfer cost? Just to give you a baseline, I selected all 5 transfer companies and then I chose a hotel right in the middle of the hotel zone just to give you a comparison. All of the rates are quoted for the total cost, not per person. I do not have a quote for Adrian Mendez because you need to contact him directly, but I know his prices are comparable to the other 4. As you can see, a private transfer to the middle of the hotel zone in Cancun will cost about $65 on the low end and about $150 on the high end. The more people you have, the more expensive it will be. Also, you may have the option of choosing a higher class of vehicle, which would put you in the higher end, closer to $150. If you are going beyond Cancun, here is a baseline for what you will pay going all the way down to Playa del Carmen or Tulum. It is always appreciated if you tip for good service. Tipping is a personal choice, but if you plan on leaving a tip, I have a tipping guideline sheet, not only for transfers, but for all the services that you get in Mexico. Just send me an email and I will get that to you. Okay, there are 5 resort essentials on Amazon I think are must-have items before you leave for your trip. I have provided some links in the description for the best water shoes, the best insulated drinking cup, the best streaming device, the best electronic charging solution for your hotel room, and the best way to keep your towels from blowing away. These are affiliate links, which means you still pay the exact same price. However, Amazon will give this channel a small commission if you use our links.
Oh, thank you.
No charity.
Thank you so much for supporting this channel. Here's the next video you should watch.